Hello, this is Saucy Peanuts here. Coming with you, coming to you with a tutorial for PHAT trumpets. Yeah. This is going to be a good tutorial in which I show you what it sounds like before I waste 12 minutes or however minutes of your time. So, have a listen. Yeah. I came up with this patch myself, and pretty much I'm going to show you guys how to make it because I'm a good person, you know? And I'm pretty much just like you guys. I'm pretty average at making music, but I still try it, and I'm getting better every day, so let's get into it. This patch is made up of two chains, operator 1 and operator 2. One's just 12 semitones lower. You're gonna need sausage fattener, and the rest is just pretty much plugins from Ableton. So, okay, first thing, operator, MIDI channel. Yeah, sounds like a sine wave kind of thing. Phew, ha. Okay, so what we want is 0, 29, 21, 24. 29, 21, 24. 29, can't count, 21, 24. Okay, first oscillator wants to be a saw wave because saw waves are cool. You want to change your thingamajig structure to that one, just there. Cool little pick. Second one, you want to be a saw wave. This is sounding like a respace, but no, it's not. Okay, okay, so you've got saw, you want a saw 3, and finally a sine wave. So let's do that. And you want your course on your third oscillator to be 5. So now we have this sound. Okay. Now we want 91 spread to really pan that shit out. Pitch envelope on, -51. Time, I'm going to be a bit wanky and go 9%. Yeah, 9%. And then tone, 98%, because those percentages count. Detail, people. If you want your music to sound good, you need to put detail into it, and detail that you need. Like, don't put on, like, I don't know, +1% on the wet dry, but still, people that listen to your music want to hear detail. So, let's go to oscillator 1, and this is going to be like your main envelope. We've got -infinity sustain and a decay of 519. 519 and infinity. Okay. And I'm pretty sure these are the same except for that one. 19.5. Chicka. 19.5. And this is sounding fat. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now you want to do your pitch envelope, which is 22.1. 22.1 decay. Your peak wants to be 18. Yep. And then you want to go into your filter, envelope 100%, and you want to bring, you want to 12 dB, low cut 12 dB, and you want to move it down to 61.3 hertz. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure the envelope is pretty much just what it is there. which is handy. Okay, so pretty much just the second bit of the chain, so you just want to group these together. We'll just group that, and it will put you in like that. There you go, open, Command D for a Mac. Don't know what it is for PC, but you guys can work that shit out because you're not babies. And I'm pretty sure this one is just -12 lower, so that adds the harmonic. So like this is the original, so you've got them together, so it sounds like this kind of thing. You've got the top end and the low end kind of thing. Yeah, it sounds pretty weak by itself, but together sounds like there's like a couple of trumpets there just blasting through. Okay, so on our second one, we've got a spread out of there, and we've got -12 dB, so, and 100% tone, just because that matters. So now we have, not that, we have this. Okay, now this is where we do the fattening. So I've got this cut because, just here, because I'm running a sub underneath to try and make it sound a bit fatter, but I'm not sure if that works just yet, so I might change that later. But anyway, just ignore the cut at the moment, and chuck in this EQ. I'll tell you what's in it. So you've got ×4 low cut at 96.6 Hertz, no Q, 0.75 Q, a little Q at 2.24 kilohertz at about 6 dB, a Q of 2.82. Just raise the high end a little bit just to give it that snap, and I'm pretty sure I cut out at 10.6 kilohertz, just this annoying frequency that I could hear. So now that sounds like this, which doesn't sound that much different, but yeah, it sounds different to me. So also, I'm not telling you this is the end all, and I don't want to tell you this is the end all, so I want you to make this sound your own. Don't copy me, because you'll just sound like an idiot when you're like, yeah, I made this sick track, and they're like, yeah, I saw that on a tutorial. And you're like, oh, well, I'm not that fabulous, am I? Okay, so you want to get some Office Reverb. I'm pretty sure there's a preset in your bank if you have Live 8 Suite. So pretty much you've just got a high cut, 2.12 kilohertz, Q of 5.28, pre-delay 8 milliseconds, shape 0.5, size 18, quality high, spin off, stereo 100. You could go higher if you want it to be more spatial. Decay time 600 milliseconds. I don't know what that is. Density 35%, dry wet 32, scale 100, diffuse 3 dB, reflect 6, low shelf, high shelf at 90 hertz, and a Q of 4.69 kilohertz and a Q of 0.55. So now you've got this sound. So it just adds like that spatial thing. Okay, here's where the magic happens. Sausage Fattener. It has 3 knobs. It makes it super easy for you. So just copy and paste that shit on there. I'll take you through it. It is 47%, 97%, and the gain is 0. So pretty much Sausage Fattener, what it does is it just compresses your signal and adds a bit of saturation, and it makes it sound fat. And that's what you want with trumpets. So you've got this noise now. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, and this other stuff is just compression to my kick and snare, just to make it flow a bit more. Yeah, so that's pretty much a chain. I'm not going to give you the patch because you guys, if you really want to be a good musician and you want to become famous, you need to make your own shit. Copying other people's shit I mean, David Guetta and Afrojack can get away with it, but they're already signed to like big label companies making mainstream shit to a recipe. So yeah, if you really want to be a unique producer, make your own shit. But I mean, I'm giving you guys this just so I can get some coverage and people can be like, hey, you made that awesome tutorial, which I don't think is that awesome, but it's something. So yeah. Also, just a end note, I'm going to get rid of that. The sub, I'll show you what I've done with that just quickly. So pretty much it's just the same MIDI notes, same pitch bends or whatever, copied and pasted, and it's just another track with operator on it. What I've got is, I'm still learning how to do subs because I'm pretty newbie at everything, but at least some of you guys can relate to me being newbie, because you wouldn't be here otherwise. So what it is, just a sine wave, minus 12 down, and I've got some upper harmonics of another sine wave, so you get this kind of sound. So you've got like this peak at the bottom, which would essentially kill your sub, but I've cut it off there, hoping that that won't do that. And then you got this upper harmonic, which is the sub, so it kind of wobbles a lot, and it's like kind of thing. But yeah, and then saturator, just chuck that on, boost it up. You can change around with these to make it a bit more unique. Everything else is pretty much there. I would advise not using spread on your sub, because I've heard by like people like Data Life and stuff that if you start phasing your subs and panning your subs, it sounds cool in headphones, but it doesn't work well in clubs. Like you get swimming basses and shit, and it's just like, can't hear the bass. Oh wait, it just swam through my ear, kind of thing, all slippery like that. And then just compresses on the end of that. So yeah, have another listen. So yeah, this is a track that I'm making, hopefully with some French dude called Smoky Town, but I've started it off with a whole heap of things, just starting with one loop, which is just like a little cassette player, all cute like that. But yeah, expect it to be released on my SoundCloud soon. What I would ask of you guys is, yeah, if you really like this, thought it was awesome, just, I don't know, check out my SoundCloud, tell me what you like, share it around, be cool like that, and yeah, don't just be like, oh, he just made me a sound, I deserve that kind of thing. It's just like, I went out of my way to do this. So yeah, yeah, and if there's any other sounds on this, leave a comment in the below section, and I might be able to make it. Like, if you hear some of these other sounds, they're pretty fat. I mean, some of them are from tutorials, but like this one I made myself in FM8. Yeah, that's kind of a cool one, and it's got like a cool sub with it, which sounds kind of cool. So that could be my next video. Here, have a listen. So this is the sub. So yeah, you wouldn't hear any difference if you're one of those really rookie composers who is using MacBook speakers or whatever. You really need to get some good headphones or some good monitors if you really want to make good music. But they don't need to be amazing. I mean, Skrillex got famous supposedly off just headphones, MacBook, and blown out speakers. So whatever floats your boat. Hopefully I'll be famous playing in front of 50k people soon. Goodbye, people. Thank you.